What's up, everybody? Welcome to Port Arthur, Texas, the hometown of Bun B and Pimp C, formers of the group GK, Underground Kings. We're just outside of Houston, Texas. Port Arthur is the most dangerous of the larger cities in Texas. So we're going to explore Port Arthur. The city has a reputation for being violent and dangerous, and it's at night. We're gonna drive around the city and see what it's about. Instrumental to Texas culture. Pimp C and GK, Pimp C and Bun B are kind of admired in Texas for their music. And once we get into some more densely populated neighborhood, I'll give you guys a side view so you guys can get a better view of the neighborhoods. Most of this area here is sparsely populated, and it's facing what is the largest oil refinery in the country. The largest oil refinery in the United States is here. Hard work. The area has a lot of poverty. So let's get in here and explore Port Arthur, Texas at night. And again, it has the highest M rate of any of the largest cities in Texas. More dangerous than Oakland, California, to give you guys an idea. Katie is driving. Usually I drive, but I got Katie driving today. I'm gonna go straight that way. Very dangerous city, especially at night. So we have to be just very alert.
Like a speed bump in the road.
Yeah, it's in rough shape. Keep going straight ahead. The road looks in really, really rough shape. Be careful not to hit the bottom. Go slow over it.
Yeah.
Roads are in rough shape. Easy, easy. You have to pay a lot of attention. It's a serious spot. Think about it, it's more dangerous than Oakland, California. Take a right here.
Okay.
And then an immediate left to get on that road that's a little bit more major. So the hometown of Bun B and Pimp C was also known to the left here. Pimp C also lived here. Texas music has a lot to do with this place. So I know there's people in Texas who have been wanting us to check this place out for a while, but we've been kind of slow about getting to it. Somewhat dangerous of a city. You just gotta pay attention to all your surroundings. I don't know if cars are stopping at red lights here or not, or night or not, but we should probably pay attention.
Yeah.
See if they are or not. All four go to the left.
Cool.
Just drive like you got somewhere to go.
Yep.
Pay real attention. These roads are rough. This car just parked here is kind of suspicious. Just pay real close attention to all your surroundings. The lights are flashing at night, so go figure. That's never a good sign. And also pay attention to the roads that are really rough. Katie behind the wheel. Like random speed bumps. It's crazy. You're gonna enter like a little, almost like a downtown up here. Not quite downtown, but like kind of like a little business district.
Yeah.
If you can speed up to avoid red lights, speed up to avoid them. As you see a light turning colors, if it's, like, and I don't know how dangerous this place really is, but if you look at the crime stats, it's not very, welcoming when you look at the crime stats. left here on 5th.
Okay.
That little road right there, take it to the left.
Alright.
Easy. Wow, the speed bumps are serious. There's nobody out here, so if you feel like blowing through a stop sign, you're probably good to go.
Oh.
If you don't see anybody coming, don't look like you're lost or like you're wandering around.
Okay.
Gosh, these roads are rough, man. Unbelievable. Just rough condition. It's closed up ahead. You'll take a left when it closes when you get to the end.
Okay.
Katie driving. Just take a left by that way. Don't even stop.
Left here? Okay.
Don't even stop. Just go.
And now we're facing the refinery.
Yep, there's a refinery. The largest refinery in the United States. Skip this intersection. Take a right here. Right at that light up there.
At light, okay.
Not the light, the next road. You can take a right here too.
Yeah. Oh,
You're good. The next one's worse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a block. Red pine. You're good.
I'm just trying to make sure nobody's coming.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You take a right here.
Take it right here. Okay.
Everything looks abandoned.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to put my family near the largest refinery in the country. Look how dark it is. Like no lights at all. No city lights at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really stop at these if there's nobody coming. Just blow through them.
Yeah. I look to make sure nobody's coming, and that's about it.
Yeah, go. Don't even stop. Go. Unless you see traffic, I wouldn't even.
Yeah,
mind
that's
it,
what
yeah.
I'm just making sure of.
See if the car up there stops at the red light or if it blows through it. We'll see if the cars are stopping or blowing through the red lights. We got to before it turn. Yeah, this is like the East St. Louis of Texas. Sorry about the windshield glare, guys. Dang Toyota. Also, eye out for potholes, man. They're brutal.
Yeah.
This roads here are in bad shape.
I've come across 3 things that I thought were potholes, but they're
like speed humps.
I thought they were speed bumps, but they're actually just lifting in the road.
Yeah, it could just be that there's a pipe underneath, and then the road, like you know how in the ground and the stop everything settles.
Yep.
They got that same problem in Louisiana with the roads.
Yep.
But be careful because some of them can be brutally hard. Like
Yeah.
you know, some of them can be really rough.
I watched before I go over them.
I think it's like all abandoned. It's definitely a scary looking place. The car stopped at the red lights. You got to stop at the red lights. Don't
Dilly dally.
yeah, don't like just start slowly. It's slowing down from here.
Yeah.
Start slowing down from here. Okay, slow from here. There you go. And don't go right up against the car. Like leave like good car length in case you got to drive around. You're good.
Yeah. Keep going straight.
Keep going straight. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's mostly just abandoned.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Watch those potholes.
Yep.
Same thing with those manhole covers. That's the same problem Louisiana has where like the road sinks.
Yeah.
So like whatever's underneath pops up because the roads are sinking.
Yeah.
This looks scary. Just a lot of abandoned looking buildings and stuff. A lot of cars just parked in random places, just sitting there. This truck's just in an empty parking lot. Make sure when you pass those cars that are parked that they don't try to follow. You're gonna hit like a major road here.
Yeah.
That fire station. Take a left at this road.
Right here? It's one way.
No, you know. It's one way for a little bit. My car take it, don't worry. Up ahead there's another major road.
The light?
Yeah, it'll be like a divided highway. You can take the left there. Not the divided road. See, that car blew through the stop sign, so don't even stop at stop signs.
Okay.
I guess you do have to stop at red lights, but don't stop at stop signs.
Okay.
blew through a stop sign even though you were coming, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's got like metal bars, abandoned, obligated.
A left?
Yeah, take a left. Slow down from far away. So you're not stopped at the light too long. Slow down from far away. Don't use your turn signal. Okay. This place reminds me of Detroit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get up, come up a little bit further.
Okay, yeah, so...
What's up with the fort? It might be
trip light.
Yeah, trip light. So you better trip it. There you go. This place is interestingly scary.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take a left. So if there's a car coming, you do have to use the turn signal.
Yeah.
Trip the light, just like jog a little so it trips. See if it trips it. Yeah, it trips.
Yeah.
Move forward. Move forward.
Okay.
Go. Once you have a car in front of you, you do have to use the turn signal, but don't not. Trying to teach Katie how to drive through these type of places, man. I've always been the one that's driven through all these sketchy neighborhoods, but I'm at the point where I'd rather have the map in front of me so I can plan out the route better for you guys, so you guys get to see more cool stuff. Because it's hard for me to plan the route if I'm behind the wheel. There's a major intersection up ahead. We'll take a left. Not this one, but the next one.
Okay.
See how people are driving?
Mm-hmm.
It's about how we need to be moving, but don't worry about it. Go. Don't get caught on red light.
And I'll take a left up ahead?
Take a left up ahead, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, right.
A right?
Yeah, no use your turn signal unless you're absolutely have a car in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright, it's alright.
It's a right?
Get in the right lane, yeah. Don't use your turn signal, just get in the right. There you go. Take a left right here. This is kind of like the more populated part of the town.
This street?
Yeah.
The big street?
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of like with more roll lit and stuff.
Okay.
You can use your turn signal here.
Okay, cool. Gee.
Potholes, unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we don't end up in the pot.
Don't turn the outside lane. There you go. There you go. Boom, right through.
I just did not want to end up in that pot.
Yeah, there's huge potholes. It's
It
crazy.
was like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The road bubbled.
Interestingly enough, there's as much Hispanic here as there is black. It's people always assume that the hood has to be black. This is about as Hispanic as it is black. It's kind of 50-50 almost, kind of evenly distributed. There's also a lot of Asians for some reason. Not sure what countries, but there's cars. Looks to be like they're swinging up ahead. Get a little bit closer. Mm-hmm. You're not up. Like that's only like in like really.
Yeah. I'm just slowing from far away.
That's good. That's good. Oh, yeah. That's only like in like back streets and stuff. So you don't get out here. It's not gonna happen out here. But Pimp C is a rapper who passed in 2007 in Hollywood, California, in a hotel. Mysterious circumstances, but they say it was too much purple drink, but who really knows? Too Short was the artist he was working with in California, and even Too Short's not too sure the whole thing made sense. This whole conspiracy that they're talking about, where they think if an artist, they're trying to purposely, the record labels, it's starting to come out that the record labels are awfully suspicious of making artists disappear because, pay attention. The record labels are making artists disappear. It's starting to go around. A lot of the big YouTube channels that interview people are starting to talk about too many artists whose contracts are set up a certain way or whatever. Who knows? At the end of the day, sad stuff. 33 years old. and they're kind of pioneers in creating a Texas sound, which is what's known as a chopped and screwed kind of a. Texas music has its own way, you could say, and that Texas style is not just for hip hop. Even cumbia, which is kind of originally from Colombia, but it's very popular among Mexican Americans too. But cumbia music, which is again Colombian, but again very popular, not only Mexican American, it's actually very popular in Mexico as well. Cumbia is like a regional type of music from Colombia, and even cumbia, if it's coming out of Texas, a lot of times they'll chop and screw that. Chop and screwed is when they grab the, back then it was DJs. Now it's not like that anymore. But back then with the DJs, they would slow down the track, so they would lower the tempo, 0.8, 0.9, depending on the sound they're going for. Slow it down and chop. They'll mix it up, slow it down. And that was actually originated in hip hop, but it's actually spread to a lot of other genres, including cumbia, which is originated from Colombia, but again very popular.
Continue on Texas 87 North for 16 miles.
Very popular in Texas. Very popular in Texas for sure. So they started the shop and screw within, and again keep in mind this is a place here. What's up with cars just driving all over the place? You notice that? Yeah, that car's just like all over the road. Gotta be real close. That car's just like all over the place. You saw that?
Yeah.
Kind of wild. The one he stopped because the car in front of him is just like all over the road. Mm-hmm. So the shop and screwed, it originates in Texas. But now in the hip hop scene, southern hip hop at that, but the impact of that Texas music style spreads into other genres of music. Possibly, like I said, cumbia, which is popular in Mexico and in the United States, and even in a lot of Central American countries. Again, it's from Colombia, so it's popular in South America, Central America. But in Mexico and the United States, they started to chop and screw the cumbia as well. So you'll hear a lot of chop and screwed cumbia music, which is a regional music. It's not an urban. Cumbia is not urban music in any way. It's definitely a regional type of music. But you'll hear that chopped and screwed just because of the Texas influence. And that's worked its way into Mexico as well. So the artists from this place have been able to impact the sound of music throughout Latin America as well, not just the United States. But if you've never heard chopped and screwed music, mostly it's done with hip hop, but again, they've done it with cumbia. They've done it with a lot of other genres, so it's a distinctive area, a regional type of music linked always into Houston, but to be fair, Port Arthur played a huge part in that as well. I mean, this part of Texas, its musical culture has influenced a lot of places. You can get on the highway when the frontage ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will that be 10 or?
No, this is 87, so you can stay on this frontage. I'll turn into that.
Okay.
73 actually.
Okay.
And the other side we'll go through Orange, which is another interesting town in Texas.
That or?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not talking. Keep going on the frontage.
Yeah.
They'll eventually merge.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what they're known for right there. That right there is what this area is known for. Having the largest oil refineries in the United States. probably horrendous air quality here. Not a place to be if you have asthma or the desire to breathe.
Yeah.
This part of Texas has.
Do you want me to get on the ramp?
Yeah, get on the ramp when you get a chance. You're gonna end up on that road anyways.
Okay.
Alright guys, so there's Port Arthur. Not too many people out and about. It's not that cold. It's only 53 degrees right now. It is a Sunday night, so interesting drive through Port Arthur at night.
Are we to almost the end of the video? Because I would like to say something.
What you got?
Northeast toward Texas
Thank you for
73
watching and make sure you like and
Continue
subscribe.
for
Yeah,
14
join
miles.
us. Join us for sure. Join us. Checking out from Port Arthur, Texas.